Hello and welcome back to Wireman's Whimsy. Today we are going to make a card using two items from the new mini catalog. First is the stamp More Love. This is the whole stamp. It is beautiful. And the other thing that we're using is the New Horizons Designer Series paper. And I thought I would just run you through it because it is gorgeous. It's basically landscaped, watercolored landscape, impressionist type paper. It's 6 by 6 and it is gorgeous. So I'll just flip through the different options that we have with this paper. The colors in it are Blackberry Bliss, Bumblebee, Calypso Coral, Evening Evergreen, Fresh Freesia, Garden Green, Misty Moonlight, Old Olive, Pale Papaya, Polished Pink, and Soft Succulent. One of the colors that's not listed is Rich Razzleberry, but I am actually using Rich Razzleberry with it today. And this is the piece that I'm using in today's project. It is so gorgeous that you're going to want to keep all your pieces. You're simply not going to want to throw any of it away. So I don't often use the Stamparatus, but for this one, I thought, yes, it's a really good idea. And it's a good option for making sure that the stamp goes down correctly, because no matter how you try and line everything up, sometimes you are just a little bit off when you label your stamps. So what I did is I use the grid paper, and when I'm practicing or when I'm demoing, the grid paper gets used up. It gets ink, it gets stamps, it gets swirls on it. So I cut it up into 5 1/4 by 4 pieces so that I can put them in the Stamparatus and use them as test sheets. You can get grid paper for the Stamparatus, but this helps. So what I do is I put my piece of spare paper down and I anchor it down, and then I put the stamp down where I think it should be. And then I close, so the stamp would be actually here. So I close this down so it picks it up on the plate. And then I can ink it up. I press it down to make sure it's where I want it to be. And I can keep doing this and adjusting as I need to until I have it right. And that way I'm only working with my scrap paper. So in this case, I know exactly where I need it. It is where I need it. So what I did is I just took a pencil and I marked each corner on here. So I can just move my magnets out of the way, and I can put my piece of Designer Series paper down, matching it up with those corners, and then just slide my magnets back in place. So the magnets are back in place. I've got this here. I'm going to ink it up with my basic gray. So I'm just inking this up. Sorry, you probably can't see what I'm doing. So I'm just inking this up. And then I just simply fold it over and press it down and lift up. If you want the image darker, you can simply ink up again and stamp it down again. It's going to come down in exactly the same place. So that's made it just that hint darker. You can see it's slightly, this is a very, very light gray. This is a darker gray. And it's simply because I double stamped it. The thicker, the more, the deeper the color that you want, then you just keep inking it up. So that's everything that we need to do for the card. We just need now to adhere it down, and it's almost heartbreaking to cover up this side of the paper because it is gorgeous, but we're going to make sure that we actually put this on the right way up, and there you go. It is that simple, using the More Love and the New Horizons Designer Series paper, and a quick lesson on how to use the Stamparatus. So thank you so much for watching, and let's create together again soon.